What a lovely little loading page. Although it's not actually loading because obviously I'm playing on my SD to IEC. Okay, well that didn't work. Why is that not working? Actually I'll press space and the green lights come on the SD to IEC, which is under the C64. So the cats don't chew the cables. That reminds me we've got to play Light Force one day. Seeing as I don't know what I've got to do anyway, might as well say no to that. I can't remember if I actually had this game, that's the issue here. So I was wondering if loading it up would bring back any kind of memory. Oh, I haven't played Money Miner for a long time, but right, so this is obviously some sort of Disney related license. I don't remember this. I remember Mickey Mouse. I know that was on the C64 by Gremlin, so don't tell me it's port 1. He's bloody port 1. Alright. Quick Shot 2 Plus, this one is called. But it works. Right, so they're not supposed to touch me. Right, well they probably should have done the blue bits a different colour there. Seeing as you can't jump on one but you can on the other. Okay, so this is following the Jet Set Willy type of arcade multi-screen, non-scrolling on a computer with hardware pixel offset scrolling. And you don't die, you lose energy if you touch them. I've no idea what you got to do actually. I definitely didn't have this game. Is this the same bloody screen? No, it's not actually. A bit cheap because it looks suspiciously like that one. Actually, I'm looking at the ladders here and I'm thinking, nah, maybe I should go and find some versions of Panic on the C64. Hectic was one, which probably isn't in this SD to IEC collection. It's not an SD to IEC collection at all because there are discs that don't work on here. There are discs that are, you know, multi-sided discs that need a disc swap, which not all SD to IECs have buttons on them to swap discs, and they haven't been cracked properly, so you can't copy the files over to you know, I think they're called the Commodore 1581. They're 3.5-inch disk drive for the Commodore 64 and 128. Looks exactly like the Amiga A1010 external disk drive that was sold for the Amiga 1000 only. But they had loads of them in stock. So you do see some for sale with 500s that people swear they bought new. So. But all they've done is taken an old version of GameBase, extracted all the files, and then grouped all the D64 files, which are only about half of them, if not more, are T64 files, which the SD to IEC doesn't support. And then what happens is you'll think, oh, I used to have Hectic by Mastertronic. You'll go on here and it won't be on here because obviously that never came out on disc. So unless the GameBase 64 version was actually a D64, it won't be here. So then you got to keep constantly adding to it. It's a bit shit actually, I have to say. Because if you just do that, then there's a lot of games, European games, that only came out on cassette. that don't have a crack that is actually come on man, let's have a look at another screen again with the same shitty screen. So I'm not liking this game at all, but the graphics are not bad. It is very silent though. Why is there no sound? If Disney licensed this, they should obviously say to Gremlin, hang on a minute, it's quite important that there is actually music or sound effects. It's quite important in cartoon animation. Yeah, I had enough. Let's see if we can find some sort of Space Panic clone now. This, maybe it's alright if you actually like this kind of game and you got the instructions, but not my cup of tea. Less shit than Jet Set Willy though.